Let's see
Cool.
here. We should have about a 15-second delay, so I'm going to assume we're live because that's what we did
You
last
know,
time.
give
So,
him give him a few more seconds.
yeah.
So are we live, chat? Let us know, chat.
Hey, are we live? Say something if we are.
Somebody post something in the chat. Let us know we're live, and I'll stop doodling right here.
Uh-huh. Did I break it?
You may have.
There you go. That's the lightning bolt. Where is it? I can't see if it's live or not. Is it live or is it Memorex? Let me try reloading the screen, see what happens. I know we're live somewhere because it says we're live. Yeah, that's the fun part about live. Yeah, we're live. There we go. So,
Sweet. All right.
yeah. So we are live. We're gonna have a couple of people popping in here in a little bit. Of course, you know me, Uncle Bill, and we've got Adolfo of the Dead there doodling. He just got back into town. He was on a nice little mini vacation for himself, which I can't say as I blame him for taking. I
Yep.
mean,
Are we wearing the same? No, you're wearing
no,
the
no,
Days of
no,
the Dead
no,
peanut
no.
shirt.
Yeah, but I actually did
I'm,
have that
I'm,
shirt on yesterday.
you okay? Well, it's a good thing we didn't wear it on the same night. That would have been embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh, we called each other first. Hey, what are you wearing?
Wait a minute. Um, so you know what? As we wait for our other two panelists to join us, we've got Harry Bean, also of the network, who does That Damn Radio Show, and you may know him as the crazy drunk redneck that DJs all the Days of the Dead shows. Not Trey, not the one that looks like John Cena, but the other one. And we got Molesworth, Stephen Molesworth, fan of the station, fan of Days of the Dead, kind of trying a little experiment out every month. We're going to do it once a month. We're going to bring somebody outside of the network, just a common folk, a fan, a listener, to come in and join us, and we're going to sacrifice them live on video to the radio gods,
To the metal gods.
to the metal gods. And just see how see how it goes. You know, it can't always be pseudo professionals and wannabes, like it is every other day of the week at From Dusk Till Con Network. So, just bring some dude off the street, some dude that's a fan, some dude that listens, or dudette, or whoever we choose out of our bag of names, and anybody who's interested. So if you want to get on the show, for next month or the month after, you want to be considered for it, hit us up, send us a message on the Facebook.
If
We
you're a
like to try
chick,
new
send
stuff.
boob pictures. Those always help.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, send Uncle Bill some boob pictures. Otherwise, just let us know you want to be a part of this. We really want to do a community thing. It's not just us. It's not what we bring. It's not just From Dusk Till Con doing the programming. It's you. Just like this show. Without the chat, we really don't have anything to talk about. You guys dictate to us what you want to talk about, what's hot that week, what's on your minds, and we'll just discuss it. We'll shoot stuff back and forth, and you guys steer the show. And if you haven't gotten a chance already, go ahead and hit the link on Facebook. Invite a couple of friends to come in the chat. It works better the more people you have. Think of it as a packed bar with everybody just trying to have a debate about the same thing.
Yeah.
The more the merrier. Bring everybody in, and as this thing grows, this is only our second live roundtable show, but as this thing grows, it's just going to get cooler and crazier. And yeah, I mean, we're planning on doing all sorts of fun things with it. Before we got on the air, Bill and I were talking about maybe doing like a gong show type deal where we'll have four of us on here, and every 15 minutes the chat room decides which is the least interesting and votes one of us off the show. And until we got one man standing, or girl, or whoever happens to be on the panel that night. Another thing we've discussed is maybe having a couple of celebrities on. We've already talked to several. We got about 3 lined up for the next couple of months, and we were thinking about maybe doing a celebrity on the panel once a month just to switch it up. And I'd like to do a drinking game with John Dugan, where maybe every 10 minutes we take a shot and we just keep discussing whatever the chat wants us to do. And I'm sure at least one, if not two of us, is going to be dead by the end of
Oh,
that hour.
we're gonna be passed out. Be like,
There's no, there,
somebody
we
needs
won't. I mean,
Bunsen.
we're not going to hang with Grandpa.
Yeah. Oh God, no. But hey, it'll be fun to try. I mean, and I'm sure he will have no problems in enjoying the game itself. But yeah, like Adolfo said, I've been in talks with a couple people. Once we get closer to Days of the Dead, they're going to be coming on. Don't really want to name names yet, but it will definitely be a night to remember.
Not to cut you off, I'm kind of like looking at the chat. There's a couple of questions already coming on. Brundlefly was asking if I'm wearing pants, so we're gonna wait. Hold on.
It's like the Smashing Pumpkins 1979 video.
Right. Yeah, I'm actually in my pajamas. I'm wearing red bat pajamas, and that answers the first question of the night.
I have my black truck pajamas on, so yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is how intimate of a setting we are. We come to talk to you in our pajamas.
I actually wasn't expecting to be on the show tonight, but Harry Bean's running a little late. Molesworth is, I guess, trying to figure out technology, and so
yeah, he said
the two of us are holding it down, which is cool because we're the two most handsome members of the From Dusk Till Con Network family. So everybody's getting a treat tonight. So I don't know. You got anything else to? Why don't you tell us about the screening on Friday, Uncle Bill? I was in Cleveland for that, but I heard it was great.
That was it blew me away. We had quite a few people RSVP on the Facebook page, and that's a given. You normally do get a lot of people RSVP to it. I think we had just a little bit under 300 people RSVP. So I was thinking, maybe 30 to 50. We actually hit over 107 viewers at peak. And it was just, the chat room was flying by. We had Ellie was in there, who's in the movie. Brian was in there. There was a couple other people from the movie in there. They were answering questions live while the movie was going. There was a lot of TNA, so I wasn't arguing there. And Ellie was in there, who shows her TNA quite a bit in the movie, and she was just having a blast with it. She really enjoyed herself in the chat and was just completely blown away at the technology of how we did it, with that. And they were really enthused. The movie went over great. Everybody seemed to like it. We did have a little bit of technical difficulties at first. Long story short, for those who don't know, I had major catastrophe here at the house on Friday. I basically lost all my electricity to the back half of the house, and that's where everything here was. So I had no power, so I had to run to South Bend where I was going to see my mom. Hurry up, get the movie re-downloaded, get everything set up, boom, boom, boom. Basically, I made it with about 10 minutes to spare. And it was just, it was hectic. Hoover's show right before that, Jab Pictures, he did his show, and he was just great on it. I was completely blown away at how well his show went. I think he had a little bit under 50, or like 58 or 59 viewers or listeners. Did a real good, pre-show for the movie Time to Kill. And then actually, even after it, we threw an impromptu question and answer period, which was pretty funny because Brian was drunk. Yeah, he was like, "Man, I'm too drunk to be doing this. Ellie, you come type." And actually,
I think that's one of those things. It's such a cool use of this kind of technology that we got. Even if you were to say that each one of those 107 viewers, it was the only person watching it, that's 107. And I apologize, I'm trying to get the cam steady out here. I think I might build some water. Don't want that going anywhere.
No.
But, 107 viewers for an independent film. That's a big deal. That's a big deal for any kind of film. And you're not taking into account that maybe one household had 2, 3, 4 people watching. That's big. I've gone to a lot of independent film screenings, and I'd say if you got 50 or 60, it's a pretty big success. And 107, wow. It's like we have a new weapon in our belts in terms of promoting independent artists, and to be able to make it so easy and so accessible for the people that otherwise might not try it, otherwise might not go out and seek out an independent film, or maybe they don't have theaters that play independent films at a town near them, in their city, wherever, but we're bringing it to them. And you don't have to do anything but boot your computer up, go to FromDustTillCon.com/radio, and there it is. And if you like it, go ahead and support the filmmaker. Go to their website. Go check out some of the earlier stuff. Buy the film. Watch it at home. But man, that's fantastic. That's amazing, and you guys did a great fucking job.
Actually, next week we're doing it all over again. We're going to be doing this every Friday. You know, that's the goal. Hoover's getting us a lot of new movies. I'm in touch with a few people. Next week we're actually doing a double feature, and I'm going to slaughter his name, and he's used to it. And with a name like Sisyphus, I'm used to it too. And he's like, whatever. He doesn't even know how to say his name half the time. It's Lee Vervoot. I don't even know. But we're doing two of his movies. We're doing The Truck and Gunshy, and he's actually going to be
Guntown.
or Guntown. You're right.
Gunshy is Lewis in the men's bathroom.
Well, no, actually, Gunshy is a band from South Bend, where I'm from.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's where it is. And then we got the cat say hi. But yeah, he's going to be in the chat room. We're going to basically be doing the same thing. We're doing a double feature with his stuff. And I've watched The Truck, and if you're a fan of car horror, this is definitely a movie you're going to want to be checking out. You know, and this movie, you know, that's another thing that's great about it is, you know, these movies, you know, you can go out and spend money on them, and you may not like them. The thing with this is, what we're asking is, you know, if you like the movie, go buy it, because this is what keeps the directors and the movie, you know, all this independent movies going, because we all know nothing that's coming out new in horror is really any good. You know, they're very subpar. It's a remake, but this independent stuff that's filling that void, once you find it, it just blows you away. That's that good.
Well, even I mean, Blair Witch started out as an independent horror film. Paranormal Activity did too. There's a lot of films out there that started as independent films that became big. So, you know, I think it's very exciting that even if you may be seeing the next big thing before anybody else does. You may be seeing a lot of these filmmakers going on and doing, you know, really big name pictures, and you caught their first work before the studios got in there and got their hands on it and edited it to death and started fucking with it and cut it all up. You're seeing it in its beginning stages, when it's most raw, when it's most potent, and you can't put a price on it, and which, you know, we're giving it to you for free. But, you know, if you dig it, definitely do go out and support it. Go out and support it so these guys and gals can make more films.
Well, and the thing of it too is, you know, these movies, you know, they don't cost that much. It's not like going, you know, buying the latest Blu-ray that's going to cost you $30. You know, with all the special features, you know, most of these people you can get their movies for $10. You know, and it's worth it just to keep the business moving. You know, just to keep, you know, them going. You know, Lee's got a whole bunch of other stuff he wants to do. He's just shithead cat. Sorry, you know, he's just once he gets all, you know, makes his money back, I guess you could say, on this movie, he's ready to do more. You know, and I'm excited to see what he has out there. And quit messing with my other headphones, cat. Jesus Christ.
The cat can be the third member of the panel.
Yeah, no kidding. Get out.
Give him some headphones.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, that's what we did last week. We put the headphones on. Looks like Steven's joined the chat, but his webcam hasn't fired up yet, so he'll be joining.
Yeah, we'll wait till he fires up his webcam. So, I mean, that's great, and that, you know, it's a great jumping off point. Oh, look, one-eyed
Wicked DJ.
Wicked One-Eye joined the chat as well.
Does he have sound?
I don't know.
He's got some fancy headphones now, though, I see.
He does have some fancy headphones.
And
so
I did just get a text from Harry too. He's on his way, firing everything up too. So
okay, cool. Well, as soon as it's starting to get a little bit, this sausage party's getting a little too crowded for me. So as soon as Harry jumps on, I'll probably be jumping off. But
yeah,
you know,
that's
is
what
there
she said.
any questions from the chat? Anybody got any ideas on what they want to talk about tonight? Maybe the direction we want to go in. Anything for me, you know, Days of the Dead related, or anything coming up? I mean,
you want to ask him how big his dick is? I mean, go ahead. I dare you.
Anybody want to know?
It's like,
well, you know, we are operating on a delay.
Oh yeah. We're waiting.
So we gotta give them 15 to 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Lewis, did you get your sound video out? Lewis, did you get your backup?
Here, do you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now.
I will say this though, I make it a point to try to keep the Days of the Dead talk to a minimum on from Dusk Till Dawn stuff, but we got a very, very exciting guest that we're going to be announcing either Monday or Tuesday for Days of the Dead Chicago. Really, really exciting. And I can't wait. We got quite a few more. We got a really, really big name too for LA that'll probably get announced next week. So I mean, when I said and I talked some shit saying that we were taking over in 2014, we're doing a lot of really exciting things. Rick Lara is going to be doing a real special show um, at Indy, and if it goes well, we'll make it a mainstay. But it's a special event, you know, in line with like the other ones, like the Monsters Ball and the costume contest and tattoo show. He's going to have his own thing, so I'm pretty stoked for that one. So you know, just little teasers, I guess, to keep us going.
Did you get a new hat, Lewis?
Nope.
No. No.
No,
Actually, this is my old school hat. This is my leprechaun.
Oh yeah, that's the one you had in your on your page for a while.
Yeah, but this is like back to basics kind of. When I thought like,
He-
oh look, I feel like
Keith asked, how was Ohio? It was real cool. It was real cool. It was fun. I love eating in Cleveland. I mean, there's so many great places to eat in Cleveland, and it was a ton of fun. Crazy story. And Adam, I'm sorry, not Adam. Yeah, Adam would know about this. The second night I was there, or the third night I was there on Saturday, there was a shooting and a mass stabbing at a club a block down the street from where I was the night before, and they were doing like a 3-day like metal and hardcore festival, and I was there on Friday, just a couple of joints down, and the festival was going on, and then Saturday we were maybe thinking about going back to the area or hitting up somewhere else. Ended up staying home, but there was I guess there was like some rival gang kind of clash or whatever. There was dudes with machetes, like 50 people fighting, and you know, shots fired and all sorts of crazy shit. But
the fucking
you know,
throwdown. When dudes are like when half the gang members have chains and machetes.
yeah,
know,
dude, no, real talk. I mean, that's what, you know,
Yeah.
that's what happened. I mean, the people with all sorts of weapons and shit, and you know, somebody made a comment on Facebook saying that, you know, maybe that's what that's kind of what happens when you mix metal and alcohol and you know, aggressive music. But you know, that's in anything, and I kind of, you know, I'm a little bit bummed that that's going to be the story, that's going to be the rhetoric by the media, by the news. But let's not forget, that's the same shit that they say about us listening, you know, watching horror movies. You know,
Yeah.
we're the kids that read Stephen King and dress in black and have, you know, dig Jason and shit,
I
you know,
think-
and Freddy. So
They're so much further beyond that now. They don't care about the horror movies. They don't care about music's bad for you. It's like, oh, stop same-sex marriage. Oh, that's like that. That's like the.
you know what though? I mean,
That's what,
that's just until they get tired of that. You know, I mean, horror.
They'll find something new to pick on.
They'll find something new to pick on. I mean, it just like in the 80s, you know, it was the metal for a while, then it was the, you know, the movies for a while, then it was Stephen King that they were getting on, and
Judas Priest and
Judas
Ozzy,
Priest
they
was
got
fucking
sued-
getting people to
sued-
kill themselves.
Yeah, suicide.
So, yeah, you know, and somebody made a comment about it, and I've had, you know, things, I've heard of things at conventions. You know, I've you know, gotten some threats made to me in the business, and that's anywhere. But one thing we got to remember is we got to really take care of each other, and this is, everybody's there because they love something, and you know, if there are a handful of dickheads trying to ruin the fun, trying to you know, hurt people, we all need to stick together, and we all need to let them know that we don't tolerate that kind of shit in our scene. We don't tolerate that kind of behavior. And if you ever see somebody picking on somebody else or treating somebody else like shit at a convention, say something, man. Like, don't let that shit slide. I mean, if that were to happen at a Days of the Dead show, I would hope that every bit of, you know, every person in there were to, you know, join in and kicking that person out, because we don't have any tolerance for that. That shit does not belong in our scene. And we're just there to have fun. We're a family. And if somebody wants to come in and act an ass, then take that shit somewhere else, man. Get your money back and leave, man. We don't want you.
Yeah, what he said. Absolutely, dude. And I had a question. Right when this cast started, we just got home. I've been gone. You know, it's you know, the world's first documented zombie day. So we went down and saw my parents, who are really big into zombies, and so we celebrated it by stealing all the eggs out in the farmyard from the hens who were trying to have babies. So he went and stole their future generation of chickens. So anyway, so like I was wondering what that little Thunderbolt thing was, that Flash Gordon thing. Are we going into energy drinks?
What are you talking about?
Like you held up a little piece of paper right at the beginning of the cast.
What, this?
Shit, I'm not even seeing a. Oh, hold on. Let me see. You see it? Yeah, that.
Other eye.
Or
I was just drawing. I was just drawing.
Traumatic, drink-o-matic.
If we had an energy drink, say if
all day, it's all it takes. That's their thing. One traumatic energy drink, and you'll never shut up.
Well, if we had an energy drink and this was, what would we call it? What would you call it, Bill?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing. I'm trying to talk Harry through getting logged in and everything here.
You know what? Keith had another question. He actually, his wife has a question. She wants to know why Lewis is wearing an eye patch. You want to?
Issued eye patch. It's not fun. It's not cool to make fun of disabled people. So, that's sorry.
The long and short of it is he's into wicked shit, and that's what he's just. It is stupid. I agree with you, Keith. And that's just what we get from Lewis.
Hey, look, we got Steven now. We got some video with Steven.
It's medically issued. It's from like the.
He had a bukkake accident. It was a bukkake accident, and now he's wearing an eye patch.
I'm not supposed to get semen in my eye, and sure.
He forgot his safety goggles at work.
At least wipe it off before you go to bed, and whatever, in the moment.
You know what? I'm curious to hear. Being today's a holiday, and I think Easter's one of the. Well, have they ever made an Easter horror movie? Does anybody know of an Easter horror movie? Might be like the one holiday that I've never seen a legit horror movie for.
Easter Casket.
No, there was one.
There is one, Easter Casket. You're right.
Well, there was a couple independent ones too. I seen that were out there.
Have you seen Lost Boys? I know you're kind of rough on your '80s movies. Well, sorry.
This is, I think it would have been a better show when Lewis wasn't going to be on the show. Did we just lose him?
You're cutting out.
No, he's still there. We got Molesworth. I don't know if Steven, are you talking there at all, or?
You there? He looks like he's struggling.
Yeah, he's figuring it out one by one. So at least he's got video now. So everybody say hi to Steven. He's over there.
Why don't you hold a hand up if you can hear us?
Yeah, he waved back, so he can hear us.
Okay, well, I can't hear him.
No, I mean either, but he's working on it. I don't know. I've never done it from that end. I've only done the hosting of the event, so I really don't know how to fix it. So
in regards to holiday slashers, I'm curious to see what the chat has in terms of what are your favorite holiday slashers. I mean, we have some obvious ones like Halloween, and I don't know if you would count Friday the 13th as one. I mean, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and count Friday the 13th as a holiday. But what are some of your guys' favorite holiday themed horror movies? Maybe we'll start with Bill, and we could kind of go from there. Maybe the chat can throw in their 2 cents. What do you think, Bill?
Something a little different is one of my favorites back from the '80s. Would definitely be My Bloody Valentine. That movie scared the living bejesus out of me.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the remake actually I will say wasn't bad. It didn't top the first one. It never does. But that movie scared the living shit out of me. The name Harry Warden just chills were up and down my spine at that age. So looks like Harry's fine. Speaking of Harry, he's finally getting his set up.
Pretty good beer too.
What do you think, Lewis?
You know what? It's crazy that you ask that question because there's actually if I'm going to make a movie, let's pick a holiday. Let's pick Arbor Day. Nobody does Arbor Day holiday movies, right? But something that you wouldn't normally think of, April Fools is actually a pretty fun '80s horror film. I like it. And that's like not your typical holiday. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Poultrygeist. Oh wait, that's another one.
But that's not a holiday. Really, it's just chicken. which is a chicken shack. Thanksgiving was a really fun movie, and of course Christmas. My God, I mean, there's a million awesome films for Christmas.
I once did a write-up for the original From Dusk Till Dawn where we did our top 12 favorite Christmas horror movies. There's that many.
Yeah.
Even more, Rare Exports is a new one that has kind of come on the scene. You know,
I haven't seen Rare Exports yet. I heard it was great.
It is. It's spectacular.
You know one that I really like. I mean, two of the ones I would mention would definitely be Christmas movies, and that's the original Black Christmas from 1974. Is it?
Yeah, it's in the 70s, early 70s.
I think it's 74, and Christmas Evil, which is one that not a lot of people. Oh man!
Ah, look at there, Harry. Shut up. Give him a big round of applause. Now we just need Molesworth going, and we're all set.
Show us a couple toys from your mask collection.
Oh shit! All right, you guys go ahead with your business. I'll be right back.
Awesome. You got to see this, Adolfo.
Did he just take off?
Yeah, he's gonna go get a toy to show you. Hey,
Okay.
No, wait, that didn't sound right.
So okay. Adam in the chat agrees with me on Silent Night, Deadly Night. He agrees with Bill on My Bloody Valentine. Nobody, no love for Christmas Evil, huh? If you haven't seen Christmas Evil, that's it's a deranged ass movie. I don't want to really say much about it because it'll be to talk about it would be to ruin it, but definitely check out Christmas Evil. There's got to be somebody in there. Brundlefly left. I'm sure he would have been able to give us some of that, but Harry's here with his toys.
Yeah, he's trying to show you something.
Is that a good box?
Ah, that's hilarious.
I didn't see it. Can you hold it up again? The toy?
It's the one that everybody had. You guys all remember this one.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
What?
It's a GoBot.
It's
Dude,
math, dude.
I was on that Transformers shit, dude.
Mask is?
Is that like a bootleg Transformer?
Oh, shit. Here we go. It's on now. Fuck. It's a bootleg Transformer, really?
You know what? I'm gonna jump out of this one. Maybe Steven could get his vocal his mic to work.
Yep.
I don't want to take up your guys' bandwidth, but I'll definitely be looking at it in the chat. I'll be checking you guys out on the video, and I'll turn the show over to you guys. You know what though? Before I go, I'm curious to see what your favorite show on the network has been so far, Harry, and what Steven's favorite show on the network. Because we've talked about it all the time, but I don't think I've heard yours, and I don't think I've gotten a chance to hear you. So what's your favorite show on the network been, Harry?
Man, really? I mean,
other than your own, obviously.
No, actually, mine is probably my least favorite because I have to do a bunch of shit in order to enjoy it. Whereas your guys' shows, I just listen to it and enjoy the fuck out of it. But I mean, if I had to say which one my favorite show was, as far as which show did I hear the most new music, which show did which show expanded me musically, I'd have to say Carrie's.
Cool.
I mean, her show, she's like, our iPods were separated at birth. I don't know, anybody else who musically.
What's that?
What's Lewis over there saying?
Who knows? You can mute him if you want.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks like a one-eyed Ewok. I can't take him seriously. But realistically, Carrie's show, I like it probably because I learn the most new music. I catch the most new bands. That's awesome. Now if we could only get somebody to stick their hand up his ass and play puppeteer. But as far as which show have I gotten the most laughs out of, the pirate radio where you and Bill go back and forth hijacking each other's shows, man. I gotta say that's pretty fun.
Well, you know what? All jokes aside, we have to set up a.
Yeah, we've got to get that. I got to work on some logistics for it so we can actually do it. I want to be able to do it to where we're both live. I don't want to do anything pre-recorded. So, basically, Oh, that's how it is. I see how it is. Yeah. All right, we'll go there.
Now, I can say this. That's as of today. Now, come Tuesday, it's going to be a whole different world because I've got a special place in my heart for Motown. And Motown Tuesday, Motown Tuesday is going to be off the hook. So, I mean, that's where my heart is.
But that's what's so fucking cool about this radio station with you guys. It's just 3 weeks in, and we've done so many different things. I mean, we started out with you got I got a punk show that I'm throwing down. Carrie's doing her metal show, which a lot of people have mentioned has turned him on to a lot of new and exciting things. Bill Sessobus is doing the covers show. We've developed a little rivalry there where I kind of did his show for a little bit, and he jacked it back, and then now he's gonna do my show, and there's just so much. And then in there, you had Harry Beam going from Gladys Knight to NWA to fucking Pantera. It's just so all over the board, and that's just the music programming. Then you got the talk shows that you got Ed doing a wrestling show. You got Lewis offending people of all sort of ethnicities and genders and sexual preferences on his show. All accidentally.
Losing clients left and right.
Yeah, all accidentally too, which is funny because Lewis just doesn't know when to shut up. But there's just a certain anarchy about Traumatic Cinematic that I think makes it so fucking enjoyable. And then Mo Porn with the Drunk on VHS and John Cross's shows, both fucking awesome. The East Coast Horror guys and Andrew Morris bring something, a more straightforward conversational show, but that's nevertheless entertaining, just in a different way. You've the Sadistic Cinema guys have been great. Everybody's been pretty much awesome. I know I'm leaving a few people out. I haven't gotten to hear all of the shows just because I can't stay on my computer 24/7. But the ones that I have heard that coincide with my schedule the best, they've all been great. It's all been exciting. I heard you guys did really good with the movie on Friday. Had over 100 people watching that. That's even another element that's fucking dope.
Yeah, yep. I can't wait to start doing unreleased Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, I mean that.
Specially made.
What's that?
And I'm having a T-shirt specially made.
For that?
What's that noise?
I don't know.
Is that maybe Molesworth getting out? It wasn't him. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, that's we've also got another show that's going to be coming on pretty soon in the next couple weeks too. Scott Majeski is going to be doing some 80s metal coming on. He's going to have 2 hours of nothing but classic 80s metal, which he by far is the expert on. That man knows more about 80s metal than I could ever think of. So that show is going to be starting up in a couple weeks too. That's going to be Sunday nights, and it'll be before Sadistic Cinema. Sadistic Cinema. Spit that out, and then followed up by this show. So Sundays are going to start picking up too.
Well, and we'll also have we're also going to have Brad doing his show on Monday.
Yeah. Oh, is he starting this Monday or next Monday?
No. I mean, he's starting on a couple of Mondays, but that's going to be even a different element that we're going to throw in it, and it's just so cool because we're not really hammered down on anything. If something doesn't work, we could change it. If something works well, we could do more of it, and sort of in that infancy stage where it's really anybody's game, and there's really we could take it anywhere we want, and that's fucking cool.
Yep. So, well, anyways, go ahead and get out of here, Adolfo. You've been on the road all day. I know you're tired as fuck, and you still got to go to work tomorrow. So, yeah, what is that Culture Shock? I still don't know.
I'll see you guys later, gentlemen.
Oh, teaser.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, watch this. I ejected him anyways. So, anyways, how was your holiday, Harry?
Man, it was pretty awesome. I had the entire family over. I've had my granddaughter pretty much most of the weekend, and we went out and hit up the El Rodeo last night for dinner and hung out with her, and then came back to the house and did Easter eggs this morning. Had the Easter egg hunt and just family stuff all weekend, man. How about you guys?
Same. How about you, Lewis? I know you took the kids out to your parents, I think it was.
Yeah, we went down to the southern Indiana. and take him down to the grandparents, hid some eggs. You know that fucking buddy. You know it's messed up because at Christmas Santa wraps presents, right? And we're trying to explain this to the 5-year-old, to Louis, and the Easter Bunny, he's too lazy. He goes and steals the babies from the fucking farm chickens, and then shoves them full of candy instead of a fetus to grow and create life, right? So you get to like eat the sweetness of life that should have been instead. That's why your family's going to starve next winter. You know, you guys are going to be fucking eating the little ones before you fucking get through it. And,
Well, yeah, they're usually the most tender.
yeah, so you should let those little baby chicks grow up. And, you know, the Easter Bunny's a pretty sadistic motherfucker. You know, you don't see nearly as many evil, like horror Santa Claus things at Christmas time as you do evil bunnies. How many evil bunnies did you see on the internet this last week?
I saw more zombie Jesuses actually, like my profile pictures.
I never even said it. I don't even know if I really said it much. Like that used to be my thing, and now it's not cool anymore because everybody else says it.
What, zombie Jesus?
Hey, happy, Zombie Jesus Day. Like, oh, that's funny. Now it's like, yeah, I got that text forwarded. You know.
Are you trying to be like a hipster, saying you did it before everybody else? Now it's not cool.
Yeah, okay, shaved head.
I'm bald. I don't shave it because I want to. I'm bald, fucker.
Only on top. Only on the part. You can have the horseshoe.
Yeah, I could do the comb over. Would you like me to comb over?
Put long in a ponytail.
Old hat, dude. Don't let Lewis try and steal thunder that was over a year ago.
Hey, his jokes are always a year old, so it's like, okay, we'll laugh along.
Like, hey, I'm not like Thacker where I have to tell you it's a joke after I'm done saying it.
That's true, but he's got a new girlfriend, so I'm happy for him. So, Brad, if you're listening, good job, buddy.
Buddy. Look, I had a book that's keeping track of them, but I ran out of pages. You're not listening to her with the car, so.
Yeah, working on the studio.
So, Harry, so you're like, I'm going to build a radio studio. Let's line the floors and the walls in wood. And a nice, hard, sound reflecting wood. How many sound studios have you been in with wooden walls?
Knock, knock, dickhead. I didn't say I was building a sound studio. What I said is I'm building a bar with an entertainment center, and that's where I'm setting up my temporary studio until I can set up the rest of it. So
this takes precedent.
You're not in the studio, pal.
Oh no, I'm in there. Actually, I am. I'm right in there with you. I can see I can see your recessed
How the
line.
fuck do you even know, dude? You can't even see.
Like I couldn't measure it, but I don't even think those are going to pass code. Dude, do you got permits for that?
He is a permit.
All I want to know is the next time dude grabs you by your ears,
You're cutting out.
thrusting forward and pokes you in your eye. Don't come up here walking around with some Ewok with an eye patch, pretending to be a pirate on Easter, zombie Jesus looking like Run from Run DMC, trying to be some white Skeletor motherfucker. Back up off me when you want to talk about my carpentry skills when I'm sitting in my bar, not my studio.
Is that even real wood walls, or is that like wallpaper that looks like wood paneling?
Bitch, that's a piece of wood.
Like, you know what? It's like if we panned out this shot, there'd be a bunch of like old gray-haired fat dudes with towels around their waist and a
No, dude, look. You can't play no games with that.
I will admit the background does look like a sauna.
Oh, I know. It does look like some screen. Hang on a
like,
second.
there'd be like a wall full of cigars, like.
I'm in a walk-in humidor.
What did you just get handed to open? Is that a bottle of champagne?
It's a bottle of Corvel, man. We rocking out Easter style around this one. Look, Jesus died for our sins, and we're gonna make sure he didn't die in vain.
Back. So it's like, do you have to bury him twice then?
Man, look, I'm not trying to fuck with you and Will Bozarth and all your guys' Jesus jokes, all right? I love my baby Jesus, all 8 pounds, 6 ounces of him, little omnipotent baby Jesus, knowing everything, can't say a goddamn word. Let me tell you something, Lewis. Don't you be trifling on baby Jesus on Easter with all your bullshit. You have your
Good too.
Easter, happy 420, whatever you want to believe in, all right? You have yours, I'll have mine, okay? You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Back the fuck up off me, Lewis Kugel.
Did you rob a sawmill or something? You're like your local sawmill was going out of business, so you bought all the freaking they had.
I got one better. My next door neighbor actually took, when they closed down the bowling alley by our house, he went and stole all the wood for the lanes and did his whole living room in gloss finished bowling ball lanes.
Yeah, that's gangsters. Fuck, dude.
I've known where they've like schools have been torn down and stuff where they you can buy like parts of the
Gymnasium.
gymnasium basketball floor.
No, real shit, this is actually all raw and treated pine that I've purchased from a local lumber store. However, I'm not going to lie to you. The living room is all reclaimed wood from the BW3 in Plainfield when I remodeled it.
Nothing wrong with recycling.
Hey, man, that's 22,000 linear feet of wood I didn't have to pay for. Thank you, BW3.
Linear. Yeah. Linear, baby.
Yeah, just like you like it, Lewis. Nice and linear.
Linear. Measure twice, cut once, baby.
That's right. And by the way, Bill, I heard you mention Scott's show on Sundays.
Yep.
Has he got a name for that show yet?
I don't know.
No sleeves required.
Yeah. I was gonna see who was gonna be the first person to come up with it.
Well, I was leaving it for you because that's yours. You know, the sleeve and you and Scott is, you know, that's you guys.
No, that actually started between him and Bill Felpa.
Well, yeah.
Sleeves thing. Felpa was fucking with Scott over his sleeves. And Scott was fucking with Felpa over his hoodies. Next thing you know, it just is what it is.
To another.
What? Everybody quit talking. I start typing. Everybody quits talking. What do you got?
I'm over here watching Lewis trying to figure this out. It's almost like watching monkeys at a zoo, dude. It's fucking ridiculous.
I got your hand stuck in a jar.
It's the jar of Pringles. Holiday, we lost track.
That's fucking hilarious.
I don't know what happened to Molesworth. He couldn't get his camera to work. I was kind of bummed out about that. And then he was trying to get back in, and it said it wouldn't let him back in for some reason. I think it's because he went in and went out so many times. So we'll have to have him maybe on one of our next shows or something like that. We'll figure it out where we go from there. Like I said, I do got some. We got Lewis. He's froze again because he's really trying hard not to move. See him? See, watch his hand. We do got some guests coming up soon. Like I said, I really can't name names, but they're going to be pretty cool. So
Wikipedia them anyway.
You what?
Nothing.
You pissed them off again, anyways? Is that what you said?
Oh, why did it piss anybody off?
I don't know about that. That's not what I heard. So.
Hey, you got Gavin playing with a laser pointer?
No, that's me.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping the cat off me.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's one of the super bright green ones.
Right. I thought the man had done busted it out.
Yeah. Let's see. What's Adolfo's asking if Molesworth's not shut up. Can't get his mic to work. So, what do we got? So you're doing Motown. Who you got coming on this week, Lewis? What do you got going on?
Richard Elfman.
Who is?
Who is?
Danny's brother?
Oh, I know. And he gets known and attributed to be Danny Elfman's brother quite often. But, he created Forbidden Zone, the Forbidden Zone, which is a crazy, wild experience if you've never had one. He also is doing Forbidden Zone 2. He also did Shrunken Heads with Full Moon at one point. So he's a very interesting character, and he's going to be an awesome, fun guest. You guys are going to really miss out if you don't tune in for such a thing.
Somebody's got their chat room sound still on. I can hear him. I bet it's Harry.
It ain't me, buddy.
I don't know.
Everybody, I got headphones on.
Yeah, are those new headphones you got there, buddy?
No, I've had these. These are the ones that go with the whole podcast table, which is something that Dolph was talking about. Rick and Laura doing the event with the whole Vessel Con Network thing. We are going to set up, and that's something we got to get ironed out. Get the logistics of it. We're going to do a cool live broadcast table with all of us. The different people, part of the network, will be able to come sit down. We won't necessarily be broadcasting, at open to close all the time, but we will be going into the night and talking shit live on the radio for those of you lazy bastards that don't make it out to the show.
Yeah, that's actually going to be really cool. One of the things I want to do is definitely I want to put in an 8-hour live video feed. Just put a camera up high, be like, pah, be able to see shit all the time.
Something I saw that was really cool on the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. They had what was called a Twitter mirror. And it was like an iPad or tablet or whatever with a frame around it, like a cool frame built around it. And you would just walk up to it, and it would have your reflection, and you touch the screen, and it would count down from 3, take a picture, and automatically post it on Twitter with the hashtags or whatever. It was just neat because you just walk by it, and you're like, oh, you strike a pose, hit the thing, strike a pose, and it was just a constant stream of things. I just thought it was neat. It was cool technology. I thought it would be.
Yeah, they actually have those at the casino too. The last time we went, and we actually didn't do too bad. We come walking back by it, and I hit the button and held up the check, and was like, "Yeah,
38 cents! I walked out a winner!"
Exactly.
Hey, 38 cents you didn't have.
Burger on the way home, bitches.
I'm not going to spend my rent check. I'm just trying to break even.
But if I spend one more time, I'll get my money back. One more time.
I'm not.
That's why I don't go.
Crush a lot.
What?
I said I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. I beat the shit out of a Wheel of Fortune machine, man. Don't play around.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't gamble. I don't play that game.
That's because you haven't listened to the old school gangster rap show that I'm doing the week after I'm doing the Motown show.
Well, if I would have heard that gangster rap show.
First and foremost, that's an early release. We won't talk about it from here on out. If they didn't listen to it, they don't know about it.
I didn't hear nothing.
What was that thing that Adolfo held up?
I don't know.
What was that?
He won't tell me. I've texted him. He said he can't tell me.
What do you mean he can't tell you? You're just saying that. You're just saying that. Like, you're the one that knows. Like, Harry, he knows. He knows what
Harry,
it is.
now, if anybody would know, it'd be Harry.
Harry doesn't know anything. Harry can't even spell the initials of the network. Like, he's like, what was that again?
Right.
Okay.
Are you drinking a Diet Tab? What the fuck is that, Cecivus?
It tastes like vagina.
God damn Dr. Pepper 10. Because that's what real men drink.
No, it's the only soda I had in the house.
Isn't that what the commercial was, where the dudes were on the Rainbow Jeep and they were driving through the jungle and people were shooting lasers at them and dinosaurs were like chopping at them with swords and shit?
Actually, it was the only soda I had. I actually enjoy the fuck out of it. It tastes great.
You fell for the fucking advertising.
Nope, I like the taste of it.
Oh, I just enjoy the fuck out of it. Fuck out of it.
If I fell for the advertising, I'd be drinking Zima.
Open the can.
Thank goodness the whole sharp, otherwise I'd have to fuck it. That's how much I like it. I just fucking love it.
Adolfo wants to know what we're talking about. Not a damn thing.
We're talking about why Adolfo's not in here chatting with us.
I feel sorry for him. I was like, dude, you ain't got to come on. He's like, I'll come on for a few minutes. I want to come on. He's been on the roads all fucking day like I have. The list just keeps cutting out again.
Yeah. Hold on. Bill, hold on, okay? Let's first of all listen and break down your white people problems and poor Adolfo, okay? Driven for 8 fucking hours with some cool ass chick who's probably been turning him on to some fucking really killer jams, and he's probably been playing songs that he wants to play on his show while she's playing songs that she wants to play on her show, and they're getting along great, and everybody's having a good old time for 8 fucking hours. Meanwhile, behind the facade of this innocent-looking bookstore. Yeah, don't let that whole poor Adolfo shit fool you.
Okay, well then let's call him up. Fuck him. Get back on here, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm calling out.
No, it's actually only like 9:52 there. I bet he's watching Game of Thrones right now. He's not even paying attention to us. He's just
Is
like,
that still on? I thought they were done.
I'm telling you, he's watching DVR.
Can I honestly tell you that there was a book series by Terry Brooks called, it started out with like the Scions of Shannara and then the Elfstones of Shannara and the Sword of Shannara. There's always a really cool book series.
Shannara.
Yeah. I know, Lewis. It's a book. You wouldn't understand, dude. It doesn't come out on video until the next.
I get a headache reading with one eye, man, and then, of course my left one's my bad eye, so it's really affected me throughout the years.
Look,
If it doesn't have pictures, he can't read it.
Don't ever talk about losing a camera back again when you can't keep both eyes focused directly on it.
Hey, I'll never be able to enjoy a 3D movie. My brother got me years ago a stereoscope book as a joke. Thank you, dude. Thanks a lot. Just because it's late and my glass eye hurts sitting in my.
I don't want to know what's with the fucking eye patch, Run.
That's what I'm telling you. It's late and my eye socket's sore from the fucking the I can only afford a lead fucking eyeball, hand painted. But I imported Tijuana. It actually costs more to get Tijuana, but their paints really hold up to.
It's like oh boy in Waterworld.
Oh my God, you got to do some foot dancing for us.
No, I just figured if we're playing fucking YMCA and you're the pirate, I'll be the cowboy. Lewis looks like he's the fucking Indian. It looks like he's the fucking Indian.
Did you drive over that hat? Fuck, Indiana Jones just showed up.
Hey, dickhead, that's a Jägermeister hat, by the way. Don't fuck with me.
When Jägermeister makes hats now? How does it,
They sponsor
was that a giveaway? Like you buy enough cases of Jaeger for your Jaeger.
No, motherfucker, I'm a Jaeger sponsored DJ. Back up off me.
I like my Shriner hat.
The Fez is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna wear this when I'm DJing it at Days of the Dead. Like wooka booka buck. Like what you got?
Is everybody gonna DJ now?
Too bad my headphones won't fit over it.
No, he's not a real DJ, Lewis. Don't fucking question DJ Crevice's skills. I'm tired of motherfuckers. Look, here's what I'm going to say right now. Okay? Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Listen up close. I'm tired of everybody questioning Crevice's skills. All right? This dude was DJing when most y'all motherfuckers was playing with G.I. Joes and He-Mans and shit.
Hey, DJ, can you play that song again?
Lewis, you can blabber all you want, but it doesn't matter. You're talking loud, but you ain't saying a goddamn thing. That's right. That's why you got the mute button. Now, here's what I'm saying. What I'm talking about is all you people that are out there down DJ Crevice, let me explain something to you. All right? We had a whole system failure, just a complete total crash. And you know what happened? DJ Crevice came to the rescue with the entire Ace of Base catalog.
We was facing it.
Here from Ace of Base. And Lewis couldn't have been happier.
Keith's informing us too that Jägermeister's now making assless chaps. Harry's got nothing on that. And
No,
Lewis
man,
is trying to read.
I'm sitting here watching this little box down in the bottom corner that's got Lewis on it, and it looks like he's flipping through some like dildo catalog where he which one he wants for next Sunday. I'm sitting here wearing my Jessica White hat because I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to drink some moonshine and tap dance.
There we go. Lewis, are you? I can't get you off mute, buddy. I'm trying, dude.
We don't need to hear him. Seeing him's funny enough.
No, there he goes. Oh, there he goes. You back up? Say something.
Something.
There he goes. He's back.
So,
I actually didn't mean to. I was trying to switch the camera.
by the way,
Is that ketchup you were drinking? Is that a bottle of ketchup?
Hey, Bill.
Oh, it looked like a bottle of ketchup. What?
Just so you know, buddy, starting next week on my show, we're going to start a contest for all From Dusk Till Con listeners.
Okay.
Yes, it's actually we're going to pick one winner. They're going to rename the Traumatic Cinematic Show. We're going to pick a new name for that piece of shit.
And do you have any examples of what the names that you're looking for?
No, it's totally listener approved. They're totally naming the show. We're going to take all chat room suggestions, and we're just going to go with most popular vote. And then Lewis has to just go ahead and change the name of his show by listener demand, because that's what From Dusk Till Con is. We're for listeners by listeners.
By the fans, for the fans.
This is some sort of hippie commune where, like, well, if you think my wife's pretty pretty, why don't you try putting a baby in her? What?
Hey, dude, you better be quiet or your show's going to be called Turd Toothpaste.
And that's why you do a radio show. So people come for the music, not for the commentary.
What the fuck, cat? I got fucking Bat Cat behind me. What the fuck? What are you doing?
Bill's always talking about all this pussy he's getting. I didn't realize till tonight what he meant.
That cat would eat you if you were dead for only 6 hours. It would already start eating on your eyeballs. That's how much it loves you and
What
cares
the
about
fuck?
you.
He chews on my feet when I'm trying to sleep, motherfucker. I'm like, puh, bitch.
Forget that. That thing's not your friend. He's just waiting.
You want to fight? You want to box? Let's box. Let's box.
Look, you're going to get the radio station shut down by Pete.
Right? You're abusing animals. No animals are harmed in the filming of this video, I swear. All right, what do you guys want to say in closing tonight? Go ahead. What's your
Cancel
advice?
the show.
Lewis? What is your advice to everyone out there of our listeners over here? What advice do you give them?
I've got one phrase, one word to live, or one phrase to live by. That is, those who wear leaves should not dance with hungry goats. Those who wear fig leaves should not dance with hungry goats.
That makes sense. I'm surprised that you would say something that would actually make sense. I figured it was going to be something off the wall. That actually makes sense.
You don't know me. I run deep. I actually have to hold back. I don't want to. I'm working on an autobiography, so I don't want to give it all up. So.
Well, yeah. Why give away the milk when you can get the cow for free? Harry, what's your advice for everyone out there?
Man, honestly,
be like Mike.
Advice. I don't really have like advice, but what I would like to say is I would like to say thank you to everybody out there for checking out From Dusk Till Con Radio Network, for supporting us like you have. I'd like to say thank you for checking out That Damn Radio Show on Tuesdays. I'm excited about Motown Tuesday this week, and the upcoming shows that we've got going on. Everybody's shows, man, are totally stellar. And I really like to say thank you to everybody involved in this network, because honestly, man, I have found a new niche in DJing where I'm enjoying the ability to play music that isn't, like the club standard, your same DJ, hip-hop, dance music number or whatever. But, so, the freedom to explore music it means a lot to me. So, as far as advice, I guess Leon Phelps said it best when he said, wherever you is, whatever you doing, remember always do it in the butt.
Well, in closing, I guess my advice would be, with as much things have been going on in my family and whatnot, is definitely keep your loved ones close and never let them know, or never let them doubt that they love you, because someday they may be gone and you may not ever have that chance to say it again. Be true to yourself. Be true. Stay in school.
I thought for sure you were going to say never let them know who's in the will, because one of them motherfuckers is going to knock you off.
Yeah, right. Never tell them what's in the will. No, that's good advice. So, all right, we'll see everybody later. Don't forget to tune in Monday.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. What?